Greetings and salutations to you people of the interwebs. Well, what can I say? Hurrah, me hearties. Captain Tealbeard here. Yeah. So, entering into this lockdown, I was thinking, wow, you know what? Without having to commute to work and such like, just working from home, I'll be able to make a lot more videos. I could probably do like a video a day, rather than like one a week or so I was making. I don't know, how long's it been since I last did a video? Just mega bummer on the energy, hasn't it? Just kind of creativeness is just been hard to just kickstart yourself to actually do something. But I am doing something. Why? Because we've received this in the post. This is Iron Factory's Heatdeath, their take on Transmetal 2 Megatron. And look at this dragon mode. Oh, yeah, the dragon mode is chef's kiss perfection. It's got a head. It's got a head, look. It's got a dragon head. Its mouth opens and closes. It shoots fire. We're not out of practice. We're not out of practice. The head moves. It's got joints on it. This bit I don't like. This bit where it covers its hand in robot mode. That doesn't like lock in place any particularly well. So when you move it around, it kind of, this bit comes up. You know, tolerances and stuff. There's bits that you want to. There's bits that you want to be really stiff and hard to move. Whoa! Lockdown fever. Wow. The stiff bits. There's bits that are stiff. I'm not. There's no. We're not stopping. We're not carrying forth. We're one taking this. Right. There's bits along his neck here that you'd want to be stiffer than other bits. You'd want other bits to be super loose because you want them to be, well, not super loose, but loose enough because you want them bits to be the bits that when you move things, it articulates. But other bits, you'd like to be stay still. But other than that, if you're doing it one-handed, you want to move that bit of the neck, but this bit of the neck's moving. So yeah, it's a bit of a frustration, but ultimately, he's got a lot of movement in his neck. Can do all these kinds of looking different ways. I know his arms are on ball joints there. It's quite a ball joint with a bit of a butterfly to it, and it's a single hinge, but it goes all the way, and goes all the way in your endo, and then a ball joint at the wrist or ankle, because it can be, you can have them as arms or legs, really, depending on what flavour you like your dragon to be. So you can be a four-legged dragon, or you could be more the heraldry kind of rampant dragon. That's a heraldic term. Rampant dragon. Look it up. Maybe engage safe search. I don't know. Put your innuendo incognito browser on if you're searching for rampant dragons. Yeah, the wings we've got chaos. These translucent things, that really nice translucent orange that goes smokier towards the end. Great. And it's got all these kind of sharpness and lines and like these honeycomb bits. Yeah, just really dynamic kind of cutouts. So they can travel to like different points. So you can have this, if you want the smaller bit above the bigger bit, you can put that, you know, depending. Little spoon, big spoon, you know. Your dragon, you'll do it as you want. And then also the ends of it move around. These bits flap, and these bits also extend. So he's got like a super amount of range on those wings. I'm not sure what that actually does for you, but yeah. And then so these big stompy legs. These are leg legs. These, you know, this is what we call leg legs, because the legs in dragon mode and the legs in robot mode. So the leg legs, and yeah, they work out very well. It's got double jointed knees and ball joint at the foot, also a toe joint there as well. So yeah, plenty of movement, plenty of dynamicism, and we've got like all this reds, and then it's complemented by the black and the gold. Very classy colour scheme. Again, the tail, it's got one of those another annoying bits where I want this bit here to plug in there. I want that to plug in there. It doesn't. So it kind of just can go like that if it wants. Ugh. But other than that, again, it's got a full articulation. Comes to this nice bit of translucent plastic at the end, and then anyway, red, black, different colour red, just to accentuate, just to make the other red pop more as a contrast. We don't normally do this in alt mode, but seeing as, you know, this guy's alt mode is his main mode, we'll show you that when we get to it. Here's some, let's get him into some kind of pose. Hey, I'm a dragon. Some kind of crazy. Is that a good pose? Oh, it looks a bit silly, right? Hey guys, check out me. I'm your dragon mate. So yeah, here he is with Siege side swipe. You want to see him compared to Marvel Legends figure. Fuck you, Deadpool 2. Here he is with a G.I. Joe classic scale figure. That's what we're calling it now. Zanzibar. And that's pretty much his dragon mode. It's awesome. It's really cool. It's impressive. There's just so much cool little details going on. I just love the little contrast in colour, like the bits of gold and black that just pop out, and then this other, these two shades of red that are interacting with each other. Should we transform? I'd rather not, to be honest with you. I think he's going to stay in this mode. Right. No idea what I'm doing. I've transformed it once. So we're just going to move these wings like this so they're kind of out of the way. These bits here, that arm, you don't pull the arm off. You don't do that. It's on a ball joint though. So you want to get these bits here. Basically, these legs are leg legs, like I said. So you want these leg legs to become the legs. And then the rest of his body kind of shifts around about it. And then all this junk, you just try and find somewhere behind the figure to shove it. And that's his transformation. So these bits, these side bits, here, there, them side bits, all the way them side bits. You grab them and you kind of move them around on this ball joint here, trying to negotiate around the leg that is, not the leg, the leg, that leg. Leg. Right. So these bits are now in the past, they're behind. The wings are behind. These bits with the arm legs slash kibble, because that's what they are now. They go behind. But not quite, because you need to make, there needs to be room for the head to make an entrance. So the head is in that tail, but we need it when we need it. Until then, we're just going to mess about here, where we have all the arms folded up, all two of them, and these kind of twist around like, not like so, the other way, isn't it? Yep, because that arm, is that it? It seemed a lot more complicated doing it the other way around, let me tell you. And yeah, so that kind of should, in theory, peg in there, and then we can lift this shoulder pad up. I'm going to twist that round. So we're getting this. And that pegs into there. Then this head, I can't even get the camera lens. This here unpegs from the bum. Unpegs from the bum. It doesn't clash with all the other bits of plastic. That folds down. That's his like weird ponytail thing he has going on. Then this, fold this section forward, spin the head round. Why is that midriff not sticking into place? Right, so we have this, and then these legs, you kind of fold them down to be less wide hipped, and there we have well, we need to kind of make this bit tidy back here, which is easier said than done. So basically we've got these little, do what they want. With your wings, you can do what you want. I mean, once you've got big dragon wings, really, don't let anyone else tell you what to do. And that's really just something you can do with them. Just have all this stuff just hanging around. So I guess problem is now is that why does that keep unpegging? I think it's just the amount of strain. Yeah. This guy, man. Look at that. Keeps on pegging. There's something in this assembly. That should peg together like that. And stay like that. What is he going to do? So it becomes one of those people who's very back heavy. He keeps on pegging, which he didn't out of the box. I think this is just somehow that I've transformed it. So we can put that down to user error. We'll be generous and user error. So he's got his arms. It can move around, but again, it's kind of little arm bits. These aren't really pegged in anywhere, so you're trying to move your arm bit around, but he's moving around at the shoulder and this drop down shoulder, but he's got a lot of movement. It's just ultimately ends up clashing with all this stuff. So he's got some closed fists, and you can replace those with these like expressive graspy hands, graspy evil hands, making a point, you know, emoting hands. And he's got these slightly open hands that look like they should be the right size for 5mm pegs, and they kind of go in there, and he kind of holds them, but it's very loose. He doesn't really grasp them. So yeah, a little bit pointless. He can shift his dragon head back up to there to expose his other hand. So if you want him to be double-handed rather than one dragon hand and one normal hand, but you know, I think your Beast Wars Megatron, you want him to have a dragon hand, don't you? Do you? I do. Yeah, so you can put a graspy hand in there while he shoots that. There's a lot of tension there. Must be something I've not moved up properly. Well, yeah, again, it's the same details really. There's nothing really new that's been exposed. Well, apart from this baffling overcompensating codpiece thing going on. I mean, talk about big dick energy. Look at that. Have someone's eye out with that. My caramba. Oh. So yeah, he's an excellent dragon mode. an okay robot mode, but some of the he's just even though he's a very red dragon, and in dragon mode he's a very red dragon and he's just red, but in robot mode he's also just a very red robot, but for some reason it works for the dragon mode and it doesn't work for the robot mode. I'd like for when he becomes a robot for some other things to turn around and panels and there be a different colour scheme emerge, but no, he's just a big red robot with a codpiece and all this going on behind him. So I'd be disappointed. I'd be going, oh my god, what have they done here? Why have they made these choices and stuff like that? But I know that's exactly the same opinion I had of the original Transmetal team when I got it back in the day. That I was really looking forward to it. The dragon mode was cool, and then the robot mode was a bit of not much to write home about. So we will be transforming again. I will be turning him into dragon mode, and he may possibly stay that way for a very long time because the dragon mode is excellent, and I've got enough Megatrons hanging around in robot mode. It'd be nice to have a cool little red, big red, little giant dragon. If any of this has been coherent to you, you can like, comment, subscribe. Tell me how your day is going as we descend further into madness. Hopefully I won't keep it too long till next time. Until then, be excellent to each other. Party on, dudes, responsibly. And, because we all deserve it right now, we can't be with each other in the flesh and blood, as it were. Let's all give ourselves a screen-to-screen fist bump. Fisto! Fisto!